got them after. They sold the value in the project. Everybody saw the value in the project improving the community. I think that that's what we're up here for. That combined with the Euler plan, doing the parks, doing a creek walk, or all the other things we're doing. I mean, we could come up with all the same reasons not to do anything. I could sit here and come up with 1,000 reasons not to move forward on anything that we want to do.
Yeah,
Our
that's true.
goal
I
is to
mean,
come up with reasons to move forward and keep it moving forward like we are doing. So, and
What-
for
what-
that, I renew the motion to move forward and get the answers to our question. And
Is there a second on
I
that?
second that.
Mike seconded it.
Mike seconded?
Already.
You want to do a roll call on this?
Wait, another question. Wait,
Call the question.
I have
Go ahead,
one-
Eugene.
I'm tired of this. I just
Alderman
want to verify the motion. The motion is to proceed with $30,000 for the engineer costs. Is that the motion?
Correct.
Okay, but what if it comes in $35,000?
Jeff?
I don't know if I'd lock into a
We don't
number
have
with
a
that.
dollar amount
I'd give a
confirmed.
general consensus to move forward with the next phase, give some latitude on the dollars. I mean, if you lock yourself in, then we're just gonna stall ourselves, so.
Go ahead, Rich.
Just a comment, I think Dennis and I would work to get ComEd's final proposal to us. Certainly over 10,000, I would bring that to committee for your approval. So I think I'm just looking, maybe to make this a little easier, looking for the guidance to get that proposal, and then I bring the proposal in here and you would authorize that.
So then
Correct.
I would ask the motioner to change that motion.
Well, I'll amend the motion to give you, to move forward and get that estimate of whatever those costs are.
So I'm asking for.
Is the seconder okay with that?
Yes.
Okay, Jeff?
For expediency, I don't think we're gonna bring it back to committee. When we get numbers, if we get them, we'll just bring them to council and then we can decide then. Because we have to
Okay.
keep this moving forward quickly.
All right, can we do a roll call on if we're going to move forward with this recommendation? Did you have some more?
Other question.
What's that? Go ahead, Alderman.
End of the questions.
Okay, then let's do a roll call, please.
Alderman Lazara,
Yes.
Alderman Jacob,
Could I just get a clarification on the motion? Do we have a?
Directing staff to get the dollar amount, ascertain what the actual dollar
Yes.
amount's gonna be.
Yes.
okay, Alderman Winger,
Yes.
Alderman Catalano,
Yes.
Alderman Sizmarsky,
Yes.
Alderman Roy Wesley, Alderman Woods,
Yes.
Alderman Eugene Wesley.
Yes.
Okay, that passes. Okay, moving along. We have a report and recommendation. Pay request partial number 13 to Maxim Construction Corp. for the North WWTP upgrades Phase 1A project in the not-to-exceed amount of $521,648.48.
Make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any questions? Can we have a roll call, please?
Alderman Lazara,
Yes?
Alderman Jacob,
Yes.
Alderman Winger,
Yes.
Alderman Catalano,
Yes.
Alderman Sizmarsky,
Yes.
Alderman Roy Wesley, Alderman Woods,
Yes.
Alderman Eugene Wesley.
No.
No? All right, that passes. And let's see, number 10, report and recommendation, pay request partial number 1 to Schroeder Asphalt Services for Royal Oaks subdivision improvement project in a not-to-exceed amount of $229,252.58. Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please. Any questions? I'm sorry, any questions? You know, before we make, I just want to say something about this project. So far, everyone seems to be really happy with the way that this project is going. When I mean everyone, I mean the residents of Royal Oak subdivision. So as far as I'm concerned, Schroeder Asphalt Services right now, you're really doing a good job. So I'd like to have a roll call on this, please.
You got a question? Did you have a No,
Oh,
I'll
I'm
bring
sorry,
up
there was a
items
question?
future.
Alderman Eugene Wesley?
I just wanted, I was out there today. I think they are doing a good job. The only thing I want to do is, I know is we contracted someone to take the samples out of that detention basin today to make sure we did. In behalf of the city, I would like to thank the fire department providing the boat that's saved us. I contacted the fire department to provide a boat to get those samples, or else our bill would have been higher of them renting a boat. So I want to make sure we send staff sends a letter to the fire district thanking them for the use of the boat to go out there and get samples at the detention basin.
Very
Mr.
good,
Timmy
yeah.
Ruka, the chief, agreed to that.
I
so.
agree with that. Thank you, Eugene. Roll call, please.
Alderman Lazara.
Yes?
Alderman Jacob.
Yes.
Alderman Winger. Yes. Alderman Catalano.
Yes.
Alderman Sizmarsky.
Yes.
Alderman Roy Wesley.
Oh, yes.
Alderman Woods.
Yes.
Alderman Eugene Wesley.
Yes.
That passes. And items to be considered at future meetings, the Emerald Ash Borer, June, July. Property maintenance on city-owned property, June 27th. You have a question, Alderman Jacob?
I'd like to add something. There's a retention pond on Potter. It's right between Adjustomatic and the townhouses. I'd like to look into options or what we can do to clean that up, what we need to do to clean that up, because that pond looks pretty bad. That's a city.
Rich, can we put that? Okay, thank you. Anything else? Eugene, I'm sorry, Alderman Eugene Wesley?
The amber ash, is that why we're going around marking all the ash trees with white markers? That those are all coming down by Georgetown?
Head Rich?
We're just marking trees that have been brought to our attention from residents, yes.
Because I noticed in Georgetown area over there, it's like every ash tree is marked around Georgetown Square.
Ones that are intended or dead, should be the ones that are being marked, yes.
So are we doing that citywide? I'm sorry.
We're doing that where we encounter dead ash trees, yes.
Okay.
Alderman Woods?
On the similar subject, on the trees, and especially in Georgetown. I know last year, I think, I'm sure it was them that did it, it wasn't the city, but they cut down like 15 trees, just along Potter alone. Do you know, or could we enter a conversation with them to see if they plan to replant some trees? I mean, it's starting to, I hate to see them, cut those and then cut another 13, and next, that it really changes the look of the whole neighborhood. If they have any plans to plant new trees, and also, would the city entertain a co-op program to help them plant trees, or if we could get some in the parkway or something else to help replace those trees lost?
Go ahead, Rich.
No, I appreciate the very specific question. What I think we're attempting to do by this conversation we plan at the next committee is to talk about a global policy and practice. And I would like to try to see if we couldn't maybe use examples like the one you just mentioned as an opportunity for us to all here have dialogue about this topic.
All right,
Because there are a lot of other types of situations as well.
Thank you, Rich. Any other questions? I'll make a motion to.
No.
Go ahead. Alderman Roy Wesley?
Rich, your report's gonna talk about, for this Emerald Ash Board, all the trees of, not all the ash trees to take down, but a large amount, I take it.
What we're attempting to do is take an inventory citywide and talk about a policy that would address the remaining emerald ash or the remaining ash trees in the city. Some of them are infested and have some early signs of degradation, and there are others that are dead, for example. I want to look at that entire ash population and try to make a recommendation to this committee and get your feedback in terms of what action you'd like us to take citywide in terms of the infestation. But yes, it'll focus on ash trees.
Okay.
Alderman Eugene Wesley?
One follow-up on the ash tree. Are you telling us now that we have amber ash in our community? Is that what I'm hearing? I understand it, but have we detected that it is in our community?
Yes, sir.
keep in mind, there is standards with removing amber ash trees that we have to follow. If they are infested in our tree, there's quarantine the wood, and all that has to be followed.
All right, Rich, do you know about what Alderman Eugene Wesley is referring to?
Yes, there's
Okay,
standard
so you're taking
practices.
care of that.
Yes, of course.
Okay. All right, any other questions? Okay, I'll make a motion to adjourn. Do I have a second?
Second.
We are adjourned. All in favor? Meeting adjourned.